Hey guys, it's Ben the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin in Tucson, Arizona. Thanks for being here today. Come on down sometime and see us at the coin shop or the coin show, TucsonCoinshow.com. Also, please remember to like, share, subscribe, do the YouTube things, comment, leave your disgust right here on the old comment box. Today we have an open box video. Some of these are coins that you have seen before, some you have not probably. This is a CAC stickering open box, so we sent these coins off to CAC to get the sticker or to not get the sticker, to be or not to be. That is the question here. 1931S. This coin is graded MS65, and I find this coin to be super pleasurable to look at, and I will say not everyone agrees with me. So I think that this is the type of coin that, man, I'm already disappointed, but mostly because I really love this coin. And I think it's a fantastic example of a 31S in high grade. And it's okay. I mean, my feelings aren't hurt. I'm just saying I like the coin a lot. Very nice original piece. High grade, probably about a $280 coin. Next up, it gets tricky, folks. This is a 1937 Denver minted three-legged buffalo in NGC AU58. And it's really pretty. I will say I don't get many of these in high grade. In fact, the few that I've had in somewhat high grade haven't really had any luster to them. That's a problem with nickel sometimes, is doesn't always have luster. The obverse especially has decent luster to it, so not too shabby. No sticker for you, and that's okay. I'm not going to cry on that one. Hard to get, I think, a nice AU58 three-legger. I'm just trying to think of, whether or not I would sticker this coin. It's the type of coin that you have to try to get a sticker on in this marketplace just because the demand is there, I believe, on a coin like that. That is about a $2,000 coin, 2100, something like that. And so we had some rare dates here. So this 1916 from Denver. This is an NGC Fine 15. And talk about a tough coin to come across. This particular guy here, I thought had a decent amount of detail left to the coin. Most of the coins, if you've been watching our videos for a while, if you've seen the 16Ds that pop up on our channel, they are AG3, poor 2, good 4, good for nothing. There's just not a whole lot of grade variation on those guys. And so to see a Fine 15 is really nice, and to get a sticker is even nicer. There's actually a pretty big difference in price on those with or without the sticker. This one got the sticker, so that is a coin that is worth probably about $3,700 in the marketplace. Something like that. I think that's what we're going to have that priced at. Beautiful coin. Speaking of beautiful coins, do any of you guys really like to admit you're wrong? I mean, really like to admit that you're wrong. I am flabbergasted. So sometimes I just have coins that they're kind of like adopted children. They hang around a whole bunch, and you kind of keep feeding them and you love them. And for whatever reason, you just can't get through your thick skull that they're not what you think that they are here. This MS62 was a PCI MS64, and I thought this coin is an absolute gem coin. And so when it came back MS62, I'm like, okay, well, look, I'm just going to go ahead and get a sticker on it, and then that way, it'll be worth at least something more than a 62. So, I mean, like, there's lots of things in life I'm happy to be wrong about. I don't mean happy like it gives me joy, but I mean, it's easy to admit, but I don't know. There's certain coins. I love this coin. MS62, man. All right, so I got to be wrong. I just have to be wrong. What am I going to do about it? All right. On to an interesting coin, 82 Carson City in MS64. So we don't send everything in to CAC for stickering. We try to be somewhat selective with coins that are either a little bit more valuable that we think have a shot. Lots of times the more valuable coins have the more upside. And then the also coins that are in high demand, or coins that I just feel are really nice for the grade. And so this 82cc if I would have had this coin just in front of me, I would have thought that might be an MS65. So when I saw that it was a 64, I thought, man, I'm going to send that coin in. And so sure enough, that's the type of coin that, once again, not numerically the most advantageous thing to do to get a sticker on a coin like that, but it's probably about $450 type coin, and then without the sticker, it's probably $350. So maybe, yeah, that's a pretty good jump. That's a pretty good jump, actually. Now that I think about it, don't make me think. 85cc. All right, so this coin is graded MS62. And interesting piece. I'm intrigued. I'm going to show you this coin and a couple others here in a second that we'll talk about. I'm going to compare this in a minute to a different coin that we've got in, because I've got another MS62 coming up. This did not get a sticker. The reverse is I think just a super choice looking reverse. That's basically an MS65 on the reverse. The obverse actually has very little going on, and so I'm intrigued a little bit by the result. Now, one of the things that you'll notice is it has a few spots here on the right side of the field between the back of Liberty's head and the stars. I don't know, that's kind of what I'm looking at. I'm just trying to draw your attention to it, and we'll talk about that again in a minute. Having some circulated coin sent in is something that we do once in a while. Once again, a rare date coin. This 89 Carson City is graded VF20. And it's the type of coin that we have not had much luck with circulated coins, getting them stickered. And it's the type of thing that I look at and I think, well, I can understand. It's got to be hard to figure out what's like in the top grade or the better half of a grade. They're looking for, I think, mostly, originality. No sticker for you. I think they're just looking for that combination of originality and possibly something that has a little more meat to it. So no sticker on the 89cc. Tough coin, couple grand, probably just under a couple grand on that guy as far as the actual coin goes. Here we go. Next up, I've got this 89S, also graded MS62. So here's my second MS62. To compare, so this coin, like a lot of the San Francisco minted coins, has a decent amount of proof-likeness to it. And I would say that it has more in the way of contact marks on both sides of the coin than this 85 did. Right? So Ben, guilty of leading the jury as always. Here we go. Objection overruled. So interesting coin. I really like that 85cc. I think that's probably my main point. This coin has really great eye appeal for 62. I think that it has some technical merits that could make it a 62. It's got a lot of chatter to it. But if this coin were in a 63 holder, I probably wouldn't complain. That's kind of how I look at it sometimes. Just like, if I saw a different label on that holder, would it offend? What's most fascinating to me about these, I actually looked up the pop on this, and they only have 2 CAC stickered and none graded, and there's only 15 graded higher, and all of them are stickered, by the way. None of them are graded. So I think, who's putting together a Morgan dollar set in CAC holders? Because apparently you can't buy one of these. I'm fascinated by that. Super low populations on these, and this is a coin that's probably about a $500 coin. Without the sticker, it's probably a $350 coin in the marketplace. Next up, this one for me is leading the jury, Ben. 91O and MS63, and this coin for me is just kind of a win. I am fascinated with the 91O coin. In general, they have super flat strikes all around. And this actually has a halfway decent strike for a 91O, because you can actually see breast feathers on the eagle. But the coins just come unattractive. And I thought this coin was super nice. I had, as I recall, sent it in to get graded, and I wanted to get it in a 64 holder because I thought it was lovely. It did not get in a 64 holder, but it is a 63 now with the CAC, and I think that is really a nice step up. You know, it's probably pretty close to 64 money now in the marketplace, so this went from probably a $500 to a $600 type coin. 91O's stinking tricky coin to get attractive. I think that's just the lesson on this particular coin. And you guys who collect Morgan dollars, I think you know what I'm talking about. Like those 90O's and 91O's, they just don't come very pretty. You know, they don't have that same look that some of the other coins do out there. All right, last but not least, 1920 and 8 MS61. Oh, I remember this coin. This coin was a David Hall, like this old 1980s holder. And I thought, this is a strange coin. It was graded MS64. It had almost like a proof-like finish to it, which is something I've never really seen on a 2.5. You know, it really has close to a proof-like finish to it. And I was curious to send it in. It's kind of like a crack out, but not really. So it was in an old plastic holder from I think that would have been the original David Hall rare coins, and MS64, and it came back 61, and it's still a 61, mind you, and interesting coin. And who knows what lies in the hearts of men. So 1928, 2.5. This is probably about a $550 type coin in the current marketplace. All right, that's it. That's a wrap. Thanks so much for being here today, guys. I'm Ben the Coin Geek. You can subscribe by clicking on the owl button in the corner and watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Thanks.